No. What's okay. Should work. All right. All right. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Hello, and welcome back to all my beautiful messengers all around the world. In your respective places, I appreciate and love you so very much. For every single thing that you do. Number one, being a subscriber, liking my videos, sharing my content, connecting with me in the comments because I do love to hear from you. All the love you guys show through your tips and donations are very much appreciated. If you're new here, you're more than welcome to stay and join our second family. I would love to have you here. In the meantime, make sure you log in and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Of course, like this video because it helps to promote my work and the YouTube algorithm. I am available for personal psychic readings. Make sure you hit the link and head over to VIP Patreon. There's so much there. Just scroll the menu. I don't really feel like doing all the whatever because I'm just trying to be here. So everything you need to know is in the description box. Okay, meet us over in VIP for extended readings, predictions, etc. All right. And let's get to it. Okay, so and I don't even know like how well this is going to go, but I did want to show up for myself and for everyone else. Okay, for people out there that need help. So apparently for an update on Hurricane Helene victims, not only in North Carolina, but all across the board, but especially in West North Carolina, where we've had this central focus on this huge land grab that is going there. And right now it's going viral that apparently DSS, Division of Social Services, Children's Services in the area, are taking children from their families because they aren't able to provide shelter. And there are tales of 10 cities. Of course, the main stream media is saying like, no, this isn't happening. But there is footage. People are putting up drones saying, yes, people are living in tents. And people are living in tents because when they apply for the FEMA aid, which FEMA is supposed to be rolling out these RVs, they have them, they're in stock. Apparently, when the families apply for them, they say, no, we can't give you the RV because you're in a flood area. Okay, so like best of luck to you. And so these families are doing what they can. They're building these tents, and then somebody is making a phone call to Division of Child Services or whatever in the area. We know that is a large uh trafficking. Everybody believes Division of Family Services, Social Services is trafficking child services. So they're making calls and then they're coming in and taking these children saying, well, you can't provide shelter. Well, I'm waiting on FEMA to give me the shelter. FEMA won't give me the shelter. And so they're taking these kids. They're not even placing the kids with relatives or local relatives. They're placing the kids multiple states away from the parents and then telling the parents, if you don't make these parents, again, who have lost everything in Hurricane Helene, okay? They don't have a car. They don't have nothing. They're telling the parents, allegedly, if you can't make these 5-hour, 6-hour trips, based on these stipulations to show that you're trying to provide for your kid, then we're going to penalize you. So it is a racket. It is a definite it's a little like it's just a lot. Like this the things that are going on in this country, it's just a lot. And as an empath, as a psychic medium, you know, that's always just tapped into auras, ethers in the universe. It's a lot. And then, of course, what I personally have to deal with. So it's just a lot right now. All I can tell everybody is just to try and breathe and press forward. So you see, I'm in my bedroom. I don't even do this. Okay. I'm like, as a Taurus, like I'm appalled, but I'm just like, listen, I'm not going to let anything stop me from getting it done. So, like, let's just get it done. So that's why I'm in my bedroom right now. All right. So let's see what's actually going on here. Update with the victims of Helene and their children and FEMA here. All right. And so I have a priest here. Okay. Which I'm going to say kind of works as a FEMA. FEMA is supposed to be like a goodwill, things of that nature. Okay. On bottom of the deck, we have money. We also have journey, homes, ill. Yeah, they're clearing them devastation areas. All right. Because what I'm getting is they're not coming out to they come out like this priest is really giving me like wolf in sheep's clothing type of energy. Yes, we're going to come and assess, how you're doing or what's going on with your situation. I'm hearing like the FEMA workers aren't even really like FEMA workers. They're really like assessors. I don't even know what a county assessor is, but like an appraiser, somebody that basically comes out and appraises the area, but they have on the cloak, like a cloak of wolf and a sheep's clothing, basically, right? They're coming, they're journeying out there to assess the land, assess the area, and see how much, these different houses, these plots, these lands are actually worth, right? Okay. And when they get there and they assess the land, because here's the house and here's like this illness card, they're already pre-planning to declare them unlivable and inhabitable is what I'm channeling here. So they have no intention of restoration or anything like that at all. Okay, here they're coming in and saying, you can't live here. There's nothing we can do. Moving on. All right. So I don't even know. It's real easy. This country, I'm telling you, nothing is ever what it seems. So you could, just like it got exposed, I believe yesterday with the Diddy thing that, some people came to an influencer's home and they were like, we want to ask you questions about these videos that you're posting. And she was like, okay, well, who the fuck are you? And, they were like, they wouldn't even tell her at first who they were. And then she found out they were investigators, and it's like, investigators from where? So it's no guarantee when you see people, when you see government officials, whatever, any damn body, there is no guarantee these people are who they say that they are. And that's what I'm hearing here. Okay. That it's people showing up for ulterior motives. Okay. Here, not to help the people. All right. And then when they're showing up, they can see that these people are in bad position, dire straits. All right. But again, it's like the worse off the property is, they know there's no chance for these owners to rebuild or do anything. So it's like the worse off it is, the more money that they see. This is basically the same energy I channeled the first time. All right, here. These service workers are coming in, assessing the area, and then reporting back like, yeah, another one, another one, another one. So it's almost like this tallying type of energy. It's like the plan worked. Okay, I see. This is really, really sad. Okay, it's almost like, because a lot of people said that the hurricane was unlike anything that they had ever seen before, almost otherworldly, demonic, whether manipulated. And there's also like behind the scenes, like this glee that, there's no possibility for these people to come in, just making it impossible for them to rebuild, making it impossible for them to reestablish homes. And it's just like, okay, so you want to take the money, so you want to take my land. Now when the land itself, from what I understand, these plots of lands where the homes are, okay, that they're declaring uninhabitable, unlivable mold or whatever, the rubble that these people, they have the rubble of their homes, and then the people have their tents sitting in front of their homes because it's like, well, this is my property. The property estimations are up to $225,000. Okay, this land is very valuable. And so you have these fake assessors, these fake people coming in as, goodwill. They're like, oh, great, FEMA is here. I'm going to get this help or whatever. And then FEMA is like, no, not so. You can't stay here. And so they're like, okay, well, what about the RV? Can I get an RV? It's like, yeah, you can get that only if, you sell your land to us for $18,000. Then we will provide you the government mandated, RVs and shelters. And they're like, but wait, my land is literally worth, $200 million. That is essentially what the land grab is. Okay, coming in saying this is a flood area, you have to leave, and them saying, okay, what about the shelter? Okay, well, if you sell us the land for cheap, then we'll give you the shelter. Okay, but that's not what it's worth. And so we have this circle. And then they call in, here it is, these DFS workers, okay, Division of Child Services workers, to come into the homes that they've already declared disasters, right? It's unlivable. The people are in tents. They come in, they say, oh, okay, well, where's your running water? Where's your toilet? Where's this? Where's the heating? And it's like, bitch, don't you see me sitting on a pile of fucking rubble here? All of these people are in poor health, right? Barely able to survive. There are horror stories out here. Don't forget the people, okay, over there. Please don't. All right. So the DFS workers, child services, the traffickers are coming in and saying, well, you don't have running water, you don't have toilets, the kids aren't in school. Of course, there are no roads here. Okay, well, we have to take your kids because this isn't sustainable. You aren't doing your job as a parent. And they're like, are you fucking kidding? Do you not see my house destroyed, back here? Do you not see? And they're like, well, too bad, too sad. Okay, here are the parents. So they're coming in with these false intentions. So not only, it's like, damn, not only are you taking my home, not only, you're taking my land, you've destroyed everything. Because initially, remember, for those that are here for the first time, there was some type of contract. There's I don't know if it's coal, there's some type of energy, something on the land that's very valuable. And they had a government contract or whatever that was going to benefit the people, the town, provide provisions, basically make everybody rich. Suddenly, this hurricane comes in, destroys everything, and now they don't have to pay the people what it's worth, right? I heard one story again about these fake FEMA people coming in and assessing the land, or a rescue and recovery coming in and basically trying to account for the bodies. They're also lying about how many dead people there are. They're underreporting. All right. People on the ground are saying even in one town, there is as much as 1,000 dead in a county or a town, but the real numbers are over 10K in North Carolina. And so rescue recovery, there's a story of rescue recovery coming in to assess the damage, right? Basically body tagging all of the bodies and everything. And then, because they're like, well, we want to give these people a proper burial, right? So they're like, yeah, we'll be back, tomorrow. We want to figure out who these people are, their names, what families, they belong to, so they can be buried. And within barely 24 hours, this railroad company comes in and buys up that plot of land, okay? Buys up the plot of land and goes in and bulldozes over everything. This is a firm prediction, okay? If you go back and watch the video that I did before President Trump visited 24 hours later after my video, when I was reporting, that the FEMA workers and the government workers weren't helping the people. I said in that video, I said, don't bulldoze over the bodies. Don't bulldoze. There are people under there. Well, that is exactly what happened with one company. They had bodies. They had a section of bodies piled up and tagged. A government railroad contract came in, bought the land, and then just started, bulldozing over everything. So there are actual horrors and atrocities happening on the ground here, but that is just one part of the prediction, confirmation here. The land grab, that prediction has come to fruition, that they have no intention of providing shelters unless they're able to kind of con people out of their homes. And the missing children. Remember, I said in those readings that there are a lot of children, kind of walking around unaccounted for. Now they're just coming in again. Look, bitch, I didn't even, Lord, this shit chills down my spine, right? So they're coming in and telling these mothers and families, oh, this is a dangerous place. This is careless. Your children can get hurt. They look emaciated. You look sick. There's no water. There's no this and this and this. But with this falseness and this child, look, this is them coming in with false intentions to actually take the children. This is clarifying that this is look, bitch, I can't even. Oh, okay, Holy Spirit. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. God said, just get it done. It don't matter. You don't have to be at my table. I can do it from my bed, and God is still going to get it done. So thank you for helping me be obedient, Holy Spirit. So yes, this is DFS coming in under false intentions to declare, they have no houses, all right? Of course, it's obvious, but they're waiting on this help from FEMA. But FEMA is saying, we can't help you because it's a flood zone, all right? And unless you sell it to me for $20,000. So that is this circle of abuse of power. And then they come in and take the kids because they say you have no home. And then again, they're not placing them. They're not even placing them with relatives. They're placing them 2 states away. So there's no, listen, I can't even fucking okay, bitch. Listen, here is the house, okay, here. The child services is saying there is no house here, and then they're taking the kids. This is the seller, okay? What is the name on this card? The merchant. The merchant is a seller, okay? Everybody knows child services is child traffickers, okay? Declare you have no home. They're taking the kids. The kids are then curried, okay? Because this merchant, he is a courier, okay, across the seas. They're taking them out of reach, okay? This brings in mind the 300,000 missing children, okay, here. This is just another one, all right? The merchant is coming in, taking the kids, all right, here. Here's the thief card. This is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. Stealing children, all right? Stealing children, even the dead or unaccounted, not trying to find, if they find children by themselves, not even trying to find the relatives, just taking them, all right? So it's another form of child trafficking here. Lord, okay. This is very, very disturbing, all right? Here, let me use another deck. Thank you for everybody that has joined the live. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that liked the video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Breathe. I'm trying. I'm trying to breathe through. Baby, it's a lot. Okay. Everything that's going on in this world is just very disturbing, and I don't know. It's not favorable. Okay. Um, Also, tune in later. I know people are worried about the threat of the world war, Russia, Ukraine. I'm going to do an update on that also. So just give me a minute. All right. We have mature woman here. Yeah, travel, family. They're sending them. These workers are coming in. All right, and sending these children, here's the journey, far, far away from their families. This is the family room. This is the distant horizons. They're sending them far away to where they know they can't get to them. And then they say, well, what are the instructions? What do I do? And then the child services worker says, well, we'll mail it to you. Bitch, where are you going to mail it to? Where are you going to mail the court papers to? I have no home. They know they have no home. They know they have no home. But it's enough for them to say, well, we sent you the work. We sent you the court order. We sent you the requirements of the court to tell you, where your children were, the requirements of the new home that you have, how many visitation and all of this. Well, we'll send you a letter and let you know how often you're supposed to be able to catch a plane, train, and automobile to 2 and 3 states away to visit your kids, the requirements, all of this. All right. They know damn well there's no way. They know this already. They know this. And then when they finally are able to get a neighbor's phone or get somebody's phone to inquire, they're like, oh, we sent it in the mail. Where'd you send it to? My house is gone. My house is gone. Okay. They have no intention on returning these children. Okay. They have no intention on returning these children. This is the change of address here. And this is the communities. They plan on fully adopting, allegedly, these children out. But we know that damn near 90% of the foster homes, there are no checks and balances. A lot of them are filled with sexual offenders, criminals, and okay. They have no intention of returning these people to their families. Oops, you missed the court appointment. Didn't you get the letter? Oh, my bad. Well, you missed this, you missed that. Unfortunately, your child has been adopted out. This is permanent replacement for these children here, okay? Good God. Good God. This is trafficking. We have marriage and gift. Yeah, paying. They'll tell them, well, where's my kid? Oh, they went to a good family. Where's my child? Where's my, well, we placed them over in wherever, I don't know, Wyoming, wherever. We placed your kid over here. Oh, they're in a very lovely home. Your child is very well taken care of. It's a very wealthy family here that your child went to. No worries. We understand your predicament. We're here for you when you get on your feet. The whole time, here's the money being exchanged the whole time. Okay. These are officials preying on people in horrible dispositions, knowing they don't have the money. They physically can't fight it because a lot of these families are ill. They don't have the money to, let alone pay to go visit the kids, pay any court costs, any court fees. They know this with this official person. They know this. They have these expectations. All right. And they're lying to these families saying, yeah, of course. They're in good homes. They're in wonderful homes here. Not, okay? A lot of these kids are sold into trafficking, okay? They're lying, okay? This is enslavement, slavery, okay? Um, especially the ones whose parents are dead, okay? Here, the government is going in claiming guardianship over these children, and then they go God knows where. They're not even looking for the parents or the deceased or anything. They're just going in automatically. They're not looking for relatives, not, nothing. All right, they're going in claiming guardianship for these children, and then they go off to God knows where. Here is the court systems. False person, these court systems, okay? Targeting even young mothers, okay? That's okay. I just let's go to the tarot, and then I'm going to end the video. All right. Thank you everyone here. I truly appreciate you. Shout out to God also. Just telling me there's always a way to persevere, to be resilient, to just show up even when people don't show up for me. Just it's about the calling. People don't qualify you. God, God qualifies the called. All right, so North Carolina, closing thoughts. What's happening on the ground, please? North Carolina, Hurricane Helene victims, go abroad, Florida, all the places that were hit. Okay, what is FEMA? Let's tap into FEMA and providing aid. Give me the intentions of FEMA. Yeah, it's a done deal. It's a wrap here. Okay. They have no intentions. 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Tower. Okay. They're just going to have them spinning their wheels. Okay. Going absolutely nowhere. Okay. Making them a bunch of promises. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. But it's not for them. It's for the people that are coming in to grab the land. It's like, I keep thinking of Palestine and Gaza now that they have rolled over everything. All of these contracts are coming in and they're saying, oh, we're going to build this. Oh, we're going to build that. It's pretty much playing out like I predicted before. A lot of these families are in for a fight. The fight, if they're able to. I don't even think they're able to, honestly. I don't. The children, they won't be returned, okay? An investigation really needs to be done into what's happening to these families here. They're not telling the truth. They're lying to the public, all right? So, the new administration doesn't come in until after January. So between then and now, like God help them, God help them. I encourage everyone or anyone to do what you can, anything you can to get the word out any way you can help. I'm just the messenger, and I'm asking all my messengers out there again to offer aid, relief, homes, anything where you can to these people. Thank you for joining this live, and I'll see you next time. One.